Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Beatrice Nde, and I dey here with Mabel Ngai. We two will be nurses, will be nurse practitioner, which actually means we get a master's degree in nursing. We work for the same hospital here in Atlanta, Georgia, where we take care of patients that we didn't get hypertension. We take care of patients that we don't get surgery, where they don't open their heart, do operation for them. We take care of patients that they get disease for their lungs. We take care of patients where they get other kind of diseases, and where they do for ICU. For Cameroon, I think that they call it reanimation. We be Southern Cameroons or Amazonian women. We decide, say, we want to create a health education kind of forum where we want to discuss about the various common diseases that they happen for Cameroon and the world. We want to educate our people them. The reason why we come up with this health education forum, now because of some of the experiences them where we don't get. Maybe, like for example, we get a lot of calls from our family them at home, where they call about certain diseases them we believe say those diseases them no be disease we supposed to kill man for Cameroon. We believe say those diseases not diseases them where they be easily managed if only the people they get the education and the awareness of these diseases. So with all the fight where they go on now in Cameroon, where the Southern Cameroons they want get this restoration, we feel say if we come out with things about health education, we go educate our people and they go be ready for go into this new country as very healthy individuals. Cameroon right now not be able to take care of some of these diseases, which is, as I say, not very easy things and with the be treated. We go to come for this forum, discuss various diseases. For now, we're not going to give a timeline because we never know how often we go come. We still think so maybe going to be monthly, but we will still discuss on the timeline. We topic today we want to talk about now hypertension. Most people they know them as high blood pressure. Sometimes people they just say BP, I get BP. So we go call and say high blood pressure so that all man go understand. High blood pressure, when they say man get high blood pressure, for the whole world, they recognize and I say, when doctor don't take that blood pressure for your hand, that number where they for top, it be above 140. That number where they for bottom, it be above 90. So you say 140 over 90. Then they will tell you, say you get high blood pressure. Usually, this measurement will be done once, twice, or even 3 times for your doctor office, or maybe a family member get that blood pressure monitor, as you see, and we leave for table here. They will tell you, say that number will be high, above that 140 over 90. Often too, they get to check your 2 hand them, then they compare them before they make the decision. High blood pressure, it be a problem where it exists for Cameroon, but most people they don't know if they get high blood pressure. The reason most people they don't know see they get high blood pressure now because high blood pressure no get any warning sign them where they tell you say get your blood pressure high. They call them a silent killer. The reason that they call them a silent killer now because it not gonna show you anything. Some people them sometimes they get headache. Some people then sometimes they will get nosebleed. Some people they sometimes they really not get any symptom, but they walk around every day and they get high blood pressure, but they don't know. The only time where they go finally know now when they don't get complication. And when you don't get complication from high blood pressure, now you don't cross that line where we feel control and prevent this complication from happen. Next we are going to talk about now how many people then get this high blood pressure for Cameroon. For English, they talk say the prevalence. I will explain the measurement of how many people then for Cameroon they get high blood pressure. So while I be do this research to find out how many people then do for Cameroon where they get high blood pressure, I become across some writing the way different people they don't make some different study for Cameroon. They write them out, explain how many people then get this high blood pressure. The first one who I come across, they be doing for 1998, and it will be done by Bayer and all. According to their study, they will try to find out high blood pressure for rural area. Rural area now people they did them for village, and they compare them with people the way they did for urban area. Urban area now like people the way they did for Bamenda town, Boya town, Tico town. Those one they call them the urban area, and then they compare them with people they did for inside villages. They want to see how the high blood pressure they for that for people that are village and people they did for urban area or for town. Their study proves say people the way they did for village, they get less hypertension or high blood pressure past people the way they did for town. People they did for town they get more high blood pressure. And also during that time too, they be proof say high blood pressure actually they for Cameroon even in the 1998, and very few people they be aware of the fact that they get high blood pressure. The next study way I will come across, they be do around 2015, and another one they be do for 2016. This one for 2016 they will report them again for another journal. That one will be done by Walters, Tabby, Array and all. They will do this study for Moliwe Health Center. I guess most people them for Cameroon or people them for Southwest, they know some Moliwe. That's before you reach Limbe. You pass Moliwe. Let's say you come from Bamenda area. So they will choose 5 different towns them around that area for do this study. They will choose Bonadikombo, Wututu, Ewongo, Moliwe, and Tumata. So they will choose that 5 place them. They take about 760 something people them from that area. They try for study them for find out about this high blood pressure or this silent killer. Their study, when they be finished with them, they will find out say at least 31% of these people they get high blood pressure. Among them, you will get the one the way they know say they get high blood pressure. You will get the one the way they take medicine, but it not really treat their high blood pressure. And you will get the one the way they be unaware of the fact that they get high blood pressure. The study, it will conclude, say we get a whole lot of, it will conclude, say out of this 31%, it's almost a reflection of which they happen for the whole Cameroon. Say at least 31% of Cameroonians them get hypertension, aware or unaware. They also predict say by 2025 or 2030, 60% of Cameroonians them they will get hypertension. And that prediction be based on the fact say if we no raise awareness, we no make people that know say some sick they like high blood pressure and say they need for take some measures for control them or for treat them, by the year 2025, 2030, 60% of people them, they will get this problem where they call and say high blood pressure. So my next thing we're going to talk now, most often when people they understand with the disease, how it happen for their body, it help them for know how to treat them or how to control them or how to prevent them. So I will go now for discuss weighty be high blood pressure. So this method what I want to explain them for now. Most time people that go for school, they learn for a lot of years for know all these things. But I will try for explain them for the most simple way where mommy, papa, sister, brother go understand them. So I will start by explaining high blood pressure. I will use an example first for explain them. Okay, I will use motor for explain the way human body they work. I will first start by using motor. So I know be mechanic, but I will use the simple part way I understand. So motor get an engine, and it get for that engine for work for motor you need petrol for put down for that motor before the engine go work and then the motor go dey move for road. That petrol they like na the chop for that motor. So you put the chop when a petrol for the engine go take a burn them for what we call them for English say energy. But I go call them for you say power. A burn them it produce power. That power now it make the motor it drive for road. When that petrol finish for that motor they die for the place where petrol finish. So I go now for explaining how it work for human body. So I go use this picture as an example. So we go focus on this picture here. If you look for this picture na man this or woman. You see say for man is skin, he get plenty tubes them or pipes. The way they run all over a body. You see all the rope so we the same for skin, so now pipe them. This pipe there now for the way blood in the waka for all your skin. So blood waka for all your skin, it go for every part of your body right to your small pinky finger. Blood they go reach for there. And it go reach for there through this small pipe them or tube. Okay. So blood it carry blood it dey like I describe them for una say like that petrol where it go for engine. Blood where it work for man's skin it carry fine thing them like chop. It work for all skin. It give them skin take all that chop from the blood. When it take all that chop from the blood, it go send that blood back again for another part of the it send all that blood back through the heart. The heart go take them, it go for some part where they call and say lungs, it fix them, then it send them back for the body. As you see this picture for here, you see this man one side again it shows red blood. Red blood na that blood where they bring fine chop for skin. When skin don't chop all that blood or all that chop for that blood, it finish. The blood it turn, it be dark for color. It almost be dark brown for color. That same dark brown blood, now it go then go back for heart, then heart go clean am. Okay, the way it is, you see, the heart, now like we are on engine, like that engine for motor. So what did the heart they do now say? Blood they come from heart after it don't pass through all skin. Skin don't chop, it won't chop for the blood don't turn dark. It go enter for heart. Heart go take that blood now, it send them for your lungs. So that your lungs go put some fine thing for day. Then it go send them back for your heart. Your heart go take them, it send them back for all your skin. May your skin use them. So the heart, the way the heart they, it get we dey just describe and say get right side and left side. Your heart dey for close to your left side of your chest. It actually dey for the middle of your chest, but it favor more on your left side. If you put your hand for there, you go hear how it be tum 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 most of the time. The heart, as they describe and for we for easy for understand, it get right side, it get left side, and it get some wall where it divide the two side, so that the good blood where it come from that side from the lungs, when it come, it not go mix with the bad blood where it come from the other from your body, where your body do already chop am. You say, what did all this get to do with high blood? So, as I be dey explain for now, you see all that pipe them where they pass through your skin. When your heart, it don't get that blood way come up for all your skin, it can't reach for your heart. It go, your heart send them for your lungs. Your lungs finish with the blood, it bring them back for your heart. Your heart get to send that blood back for your skin, because your skin need that blood. Just as I be dey explain, petrol, the engine needs petrol. So your skin need that blood for do all the work we need for do. So when the blood don't come back for heart, and heart need for send them for your skin. If you be say this small tube them where they dey for your skin, because you be dey chop plenty fat, because you don't grow fat, because you don't do certain things that way, maybe I go then tell with those things and way that it cause you for get high blood. This pipe them, they don't clog, they don't lock, they don't get too much fat. So your pipe, if it first big, so because it don't get dirty for inside, it's small. So now that blood way the flow for inside this small, for the pipe them, you know they get plenty blood where the flow for the now only small blood the flow. So the heart now get to give chop for this your pipe them for all your skin. So it go the struggle, it push the blood through this big pipe. So it start with a big pipe, then it go for your skin, then it start reduce, it turn into a small pipe. So your heart go the struggle, it push the blood through this tube. This tube to the struggle for pushing for your skin, but the one that for your skin, they don't lock, they don't small. So it push them with power. It push them only with power. Now that time when you go for doctor office, he measure your hand, he tell you say, "Mommy, you know see your blood pressure high." So because of that force where this heart the struggle for push all that blood through the small pipe them where they don't clog or they don't lock with dirty, pressure it is high. Now you way they call and say high blood pressure. So so I don't explain that now for Wuna. This forum now we just start them, so we just dictate them. Next time, maybe if anybody get question, make it send question, ask if you don't understand what you explain with this how high blood pressure it happen. For now, maybe I will explain to us the cause, the things that way it cause you forget high blood pressure.
Thank you very much, Miss B, for explaining all this about high blood pressure. So, mommy them, as how Miss B don't explain how this blood pressure, palaver, her body, all thing the work. Now we will look for what did it really happen, safe way person they end up get this BP or blood pressure as what they call them. The first thing I say, sometimes they're doing a lifestyle, now the way we live your life. For example, now which kind chop you the chop? Some people them, you know, say we for chop or too like for cook chop, see say oil they shine on top. Sometimes then are the problem that fat for chop. Now one of the problem then way they cause blood pressure. It they go now as if they explain now, say that pipe then the small, the fat they go set inside that pipe them, it they reduce the size for the pipe, then they had the struggle for push blood. Another reason physical inactivity, where it means say we need the over waka like we used to waka, because as you do waka now, so your body too it be active. Now we don't deal with Ben Sikin, we don't dey plenty. Small waka where one come go for neighbor a house, or you want go visit some person where they na only like far from your door. You want take Ben Sikin, and that one too na another problem. Alcohol, beer, mimbo, na one another big problem. Mimbo na problem where they cause high blood pressure. Another one na tobacco, whether na cigar where they smoke am or na tobacco where they chew am, or na snuff. All them na tobacco. All the one them to the go make and your pipe them it is small, where they make and your BP the high. Another one too na salt inside will chop. I know say we like chop where the taste fine, but that salt this so it no good for heart, it no good for blood pressure. So even man self wey eat day, do all the thing that I don't call and so. If he still get high blood pressure, something then day way they say it day for family. Mean say it be there for your mommy and your papa, their blood it pass down to for you. Some people that they get high blood pressure, we no be say they don't follow the law, the word talk say no follow and so. One of them na age. As would you get old, would you go, will get chance for get high blood pressure. Another thing to na color for skin. Black people them will risk for get high blood pressure high past white man their own. Man picking them, their risk for get high blood pressure high past woman their own. Also when you fat, I know say time will be used to come married. Woman they say no, if you dey inside married house, you know fat means say they no look at you, but no be so. The problem I said that fat day so mommy, it need the help, it didn't say cause na sick. So now another big problem that when you over fat, it cause me your blood pressure go up, your heart the struggle. Even when you get some kind of sick them for skin, say like when you get kidney problem they turn to forgive you high blood pressure. When you get people the way they sleep, they snore. Sometimes then when the people they sleep, they snore, so it cause high blood pressure, because when you sleep for night, you hear some that they go sleep, snore, and then they like say they no fit breathe again inside their sleep. Now the thing that what they call them. They call them for English say sleep apnea. Also people where they get diabetes, they are risk to forget this high blood pressure. So as I don't talk about that one now, and then talk complication then when you don't get high blood pressure, the thing then way if it happen. Like Miss B explain and say blood pressure na silent killer. You need to hear them. Some place where your skin need the hot when you get blood pressure. So now until complication don't happen before you the year now, they then say, oh, you be get high blood pressure. Now why I see would it make say more get awareness, say blood pressure this will not be fine thing. So that complication the way if it happen when you get high blood pressure now waiting. As Miss B explained now, when you had the struggle for push, think about pipe. When water they go through big pipe, then small time now that pipe reduce. All that plenty water still get for pass, so mean say your heart still get for push that water through that your pipe them. But the pipe they don't small. Wait till they happen. Your heart now the struggle for push that plenty water through pipe the way you don't make, and whether na smoke or na mimbo or na fato, don't make your pipe they don't small. Your heart the struggle for push. As I struggle, you know if you push sometimes as it struggle, now so the muscle too for the heart the big. Think about man where he walk, the boy they work are ejecting them. The more thing they jake and they use that muscle, then so the muscle they the big. Now the same thing on heart. As it struggle too for walk over, now so the muscle the big. Sometimes they can't reach that heart because say I don't tire. Now if they start talking now, so you get heart failure. It's another one too now they call it for English say aneurysm. If it be whether now for your chest or for your belly, what the aneurysm mean now say as hard to the struggle for push. Where that small pipe they don't block. Remember, say you had the push, it go for that big pipe first, then as it go for part for body, the pipe that is small. So when heart don't push them, as it struggle, now so that big pipe to the struggle for push through that small pipe the way they don't reduce for size. No be only had the fellow, the pipe too now it is struggle. As if he fail, no be engine. Wait till you go do now say, your jaw reach on time, you go start the bulge the open. Your jaw the bulge the open. Sometimes we do go ball shooting, you know if you hold them again, you'll boss. Now they call and say aneurysm. Now when you see mommy go come out say he go na latrine for go use toilet. You want hear they say mommy just go for go shit oh. You want see he die. Wait till happen I say mommy go she don't. Where if you don't get high blood pressure, no. You don't get the aneurysm now. It day for day pipe then don't expand. You no. As you don't she don't now for day. It wants in a dissection. Means say that big pipe now don't burst open. They call and say dissection. So now wait till that way it happen. Another one to now stroke. As how where all the pipe they work at block that small pipe them. Even the pipe they go for your head too. As you chop all the baba thing they will don't call and so. Or the smoke or na fato. Now so that pipe then too for brain. Now so it start block to remember small pipe they block. As the one for brain block now. Sometimes then the day two way it make you figure stroke. Two kind day. If you either be na the one way. Now so that pipe then block. That good blood way to give oxygen and Miss B explain and so it need to carry and go for place and for your brain we give for grow part the nerve for your brain they start to die or now say the pressure too now for that pipe then for your brain it don't then that pipe them small pipe then too don't the open you want see just like the big one burst now so that small one then too feel burst it burst now you hear to say you get stroke not be only brain eye them as pressure too for eye the high for body the high now so the one to for eye the high you want see now so that small pipe then too for eye now so it the burst you want yes and a blindness. Another thing na kidney failure when are the biggest thing now one of the first thing and that way they happen when we get this high blood pressure. Now your kidney as that pressure high for body so kidney no fit catch up with that pressure then way high it is just us around tire me it is stop for work. Now you the one year that they say some man mommy oh kidney don't fail he need for do na dialysis they need for the putting of a machine now for help for clean blood move piece for his skin because say a kidney them he need to clean his body again. I don't explain all the one now so I know say some people they say okay so if you been under the one where you don't get am already wait till you feel do for fix am. So I go talk about the treatment them where if unfortunately we don't get am wait till we fit do. High blood pressure na something where supposed to be na we go for create national awareness day for Cameroon because na sick this way we not supposed to die off. Now sick this way if you catch am before you want to get complication then you feel live your good life just as long as you follow thing where your doctor talk chop the correct chop them exercise the exercise take your medicine the way we get for take am. Stop mimbo, stop tobacco and all that in them. So we need to really feel create an awareness of this high blood pressure. Make all man know as you if you hear am you pass am on to your sister, your brother. Make all man know what way it be. So once you don't know so you get high blood pressure, you walk now na waiting. You just get for the work for controller. Meaning say you get for the take your medicine. Since I when as until we no get symptom where you go wait now say if my something start happen there I'll take my medicine because plenty people then they mommy papa then we don't see them where they go come where all things don't bad na for bad you the one ask and they say no they nobody take their medicine now because say and they know say when their BP high they hear and for their head before you 1 year and for your head so now because say na stroke don't they come like I explain them so no wait na say you the wait na some sign may show you as we talk na silent killer. Yes, some people they feel the way they go when their BP don't they high, they know if he breathe or they'll get nosebleed. But all that one they now complication they now we don't they get them with them. But when I think where if you be take medicine like they talk, like Miss B talk, you go they check your blood pressure. They check your blood pressure for 2 hand them. You follow thing where doctor they talk you for day you fine. So besides medicine, what else if we do we chop? You get for cut back that salt. You get for stop that mimbo as we go and Jangi has them. If you be the drink now 6 bottle mimbo, reduce yourself to 1 or 2. When I talk say just stop all thing, but all thing like English go tongue and say everything in moderation. Reduce all thing only small. That tobacco where the smoke am. Cigar na the biggest one safe. Tobacco, no be only cigar where they smoke. Tobacco, the wine and damba, the wine they chew am, the wine they snuff and a snuffer, all na the same thing. So if you feel stop that one, now one big thing that. Another thing a lifestyle change as they call them for English. When you mean I say wait, you get for try for if you be fat or you go reduce your weight. If you not be the waka or you start waka now, even if na always me waka only for inside compound self. 2 times every morning, 2 times every evening. Na still waka that, but we no want me just shit down for one place. And then on top of that, your medicine above all thing. take your medicine, write their blood pressure. Like we talk the blood pressure cuff. If way they will, if you get an fine thing. So every morning time when you wake up, you take your blood pressure, you write them down. Not be only say you write them, but so that when you go for your doctor fit take and see and say, medicine will give you the work, or medicine will give you need the work. In it for Adam or in it for reducer. So above all, not only say, may you be aware and may you monitor, may you look up, may you watch them. So thank you very much, Miss B. I'm not sure if you get something again for Adam.
Like we did talk, hypertension or high blood pressure, no between way is supposed to kill Cameroonian them, or we for Ambazonian or Southern Cameroon. Hypertension no between we get to the kiwi. If we raise this awareness, say something they way that they call and say hypertension or high blood pressure, all you need for do na say at least even one time for 1 year, make doctor check for tell you say whether your blood pressure they fine or you know they fine. If you feel that headache, like we talk, most people they need to get symptom, but some few people them they get some few symptoms. If you feel that headache, make you check your blood, make you go make and check them. If you get that nose bleeding, make you go make and check them. If you do waka, you do struggle for breathe. If not say you don't fat, make you try for reduce your weight. Make you increase how many times them we do waka. I know say now again like we talk bensikin, it don't really make them we walking, don't be so difficult. But more we encourage that habit for the waka. If you know say now because you do drink, more we reduce the drinking. So again, we the talk say we do this program now for raise awareness, and we hope say when we now watch this video, we now go send some questions and also let us know which we not think or tell us which we need for add for this video. And thank you again, Beatrice there and Mabel.
Thank you very much.